Hey everybody, that is watching this. I haven't streamed in a little bit. I haven't put out any content in like a couple weeks. Just trying to get back in the flow, and yeah, just revising my 2K roster. Going around the NBA, just tweaking stuff here and there. Right now I'm on the Cavs. Basically reviewing everybody's badges. Probably, I want to see if I can add something onto a Koro. I gave him those. Or 2K gave him one of them. I gave him the other. So what was I looking up? Transition scoring. Maybe I'll give him like fast break finisher or something. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, just like bronze fast break finisher. I wonder if he's a lob finisher. Let's see. Three alley-oops so far. In how many minutes? $431. 3 divided by 431 times 36. So 0.3 per game. Yeah, no, I think I'll pass on that. All right. Otherwise, I think they're good. Colin Sexton, I switched to point guard because he's been starting since Garland came back from injury, and his assist rate's actually up finally a little bit. So was able to boost his rating a little bit for point guard. Still rates higher as shooting guard, of course, but Delhi hasn't played. They're such a weird team right now. As Okoro started the year, he was starting at the 3. Now he's basically starting at the 2 because they shifted everybody down in the lineup once Garland got hurt, essentially. Osman's gotten backup point guard minutes. Damian Dotson's gotten point guard minutes. Like, really, really odd year for them. And then exacerbating that is like the Jared Allen trade. Drummond's minutes have taken a big hit since that. He hasn't cracked 30 minutes since the trade. He played like 28, 17, 28 in the last couple games. McGee's out of the rotation. He got linked to the Nets. I'm sure there's other teams that are interested in him, but I'm like super desperate for him to get traded just so it'll fix the lineup issue that they have. I think I need to extend their
rumors of McGee getting trade interest.
Who's in my chat room? What's up, Brayton? Yeah, I mean, like he's the most obvious guy to get dealt, right? You know, he would probably start for the Nets, and he's the third string here. There's a couple teams he would start for, I think, but I tweaked Levine up earlier. I have a team review for the Sixers that I just haven't been able to like bring myself to record. But the write-up is done for that. Celtics. Let's see what's going on. Tatum's still out, right? Or did he come back last night? I didn't get to really see many of the games last night. Yeah, he came back. Okay. And oh, that's annoying. So Kemba did not play. I want to know what they're gonna do with their lineup. As Marcus Smart started at the 1. They went with the lineup that they've been using all year, but that's not what they're gonna do with a healthy Kemba. Let's see if I can find anything. They don't play today or anything, right? January 27th against the Spurs. Okay. All right, well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow who's going to start, but for now... I have Smart coming off the bench. Let me see. Oh no, okay, so if I automate, they bring Kemba off the bench. That's funny. Let me see. Grant Williams got 4 starts. He didn't start the last 2 because they went back to Tice, right? Yeah, Tice has also been playing better. All right. What does that do? That does that. Oh, yuck. So awkward. It's like musical chairs with some of these positions. And then that boosts his rating by 1,000,000 points. So I gotta do this. Okay, now what are we looking at? That's fine. Let me see Kemba's 4 starts. So plus minus data on Basketball Reference. I need to see how much he played next to Smart. Kemba left early. T came in for him. Then he came back in for Teague. Then T came back in for him. Then okay, it looks like Smart straight up played the 2. This was also with Peyton Pritchard out of the lineup too. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Hmm. Man, yeah. Yuck. Guess we're doing this. I mean, he starts the 2 when Kemba's healthy. I only switched him because of the injury. Like, oh, Edwards I think is back from yeah, whatever he was ailed with, probably quarantine. No, why are you bringing Jaylen Brown off the bench? Come on. I don't know. I'm so dejected by it. Like, they have such a... It's a good problem for them to have, right? They're too deep for their own good. Or they're too deep for 2K to fucking properly handle it. I don't feel great about that. But I think based on their depth chart, it makes sense. Like, once Pritchard's out for like a month, I think, or it reevaluated in 2 weeks with his ankle sprain. So,
Does the roster editor allow you to add hardship players like Jordan Bell on the Wizards?
you know, that's a good question. It's so I was able to do that on the Cavs with Yogi Ferrell, but I wasn't able to do it on the Wizards with Jordan Bell. I don't know what the deal is, but I've got their whole squad is hurt, and adjusting Bell's contract, you can't give him hardship. You can only... So I'm thinking it's one of those things that it must be hard coded to either the specific player or the team itself, or maybe the game is factoring like the length of injuries. Like, all of these guys are only out like 1 to 2 weeks, aside from like Thomas Bryant. So maybe that's what prevented me from doing it. I'm not freaking out over it, like, because like these guys are all here. They're all coming back within 2 weeks, right? So I mean, Bell's probably not going to be on the roster longer than like another week. is my guess. But yeah, it was a little that was a little annoying. Not as annoying as like me managing the Celtics lineup right now, but all right, let's head over to their stat page. Damn, they beat the Cavs by 38. Jaylen Brown still having a crazy year. So we'll highlight him. Tatum's having a good year. Smart's, I think he started off the year slow. I don't think his stats were this good last I checked. So certainly better than last year, actually. All right, so one at a time. Let's do Tatum first. Tatum, slightly better numbers than last year. Assist rates, yeah, that's fine. What went up? Just 3-point shooting and free throws. Three. Well, the free throws will definitely raise. Delete. Readjust that lineup. I'm almost certain that Tice is going to not start for this team, but I'll wait until tomorrow to fix that. All right, Tatum. Let's boost his free throw to 84. And yeah, I'll boost his 3-point by 1 point. Boom. Mid-range, how you doing? Still shitty from mid-range, 37%. Close. I don't think I'm changing anything else on him. Yeah. Next. Jaylen Brown. His assist rate is double what it was last year, which I have accounted for. Steal rate's up, accounted for that already. What do I need to work on for him? 44% on threes, yeah. All right, we'll boost that by a point. We're starting to get deeper into the year. 77 on free throws. He's averaging 27 a game. So much of what I'm doing is just like minor tweaking at this point. Like he's probably a 90, right? Maybe I can push him to an 89. Let me see his mid-range. So that's still at 58%. Yeah, you know what? It's probably probably in here where I'd have to make up the difference. Some of these bronzes might have to become silver.
How do you differential between difficulty of 3S and percentages? For example, Steph has to take more difficult 3S versus Brown and has a lower P. Skipping the rest. I have him at 8-9 but at SF.
Damn, Siri. I'm definitely reading that comment. Hold on. How do you differentiate between difficulty of 3s and percentages? For example, Steph has to take more difficult 3s versus Brown and has a lower percentage because of that. Well, let's see. How true is that? Let's load that up. All right, Jaylen Brown. So he's 42 of 96 on the year, 44%. He's been assisted 33 of those 42, which is 79%. Let's real quickly head over to Curry. Okay. Curry, conversely, is 74 of 189, which is 39%. And he's been assisted on 44 of those 74, which is 60%. So 60% unassisted versus Jaylen Brown, 78% unassisted. So Curry takes more off the dribble, of course, but which is natural given that he's a point guard rather than a shooting guard. He doesn't get the luxury of spotting up all that frequently. So off the dribble, really, like I treat the rating as just the percentage. To answer that question, I do factor volume a little bit, but for the most part, by the end of the year, I'm just looking at the percentage with my volume modifier, and then anything else after that is reflected in their badges. We have Jaylen Brown has a bunch of silvers, a couple bronzes, whereas Steph Curry is the best shooter of all time. So he has lots of Hall of Fame badges, lots of golds. Like, if Curry had a 3-point rating that was 5 points lower than Jaylen Brown's, he would still be a vastly better shooter in the game, because all of this matters way more than 5 attribute points. This right here is worth probably the difference between Curry and Jaylen Brown. This is probably worth 50 points, considering we're talking about Hall of Fame badges versus silvers. Come on. So, but we can look at the assisted numbers. That tells us a little bit about the difficult shot badge and stuff like that. I typically look at just straight pull up, step back, all that kind of data when giving out these badges. Yeah, I think I'm at the point where I want Jaylen Brown to have a higher rating than Kemba Walker. Let me see what Kemba Walker's doing in the 4 games that he played. Technically, in the 4 games that Kemba Walker played, he's been better than he was last year. But, he's only played 24 minutes a game. Pass rating was higher. Yeah, it's only been 94 minutes, so, I'm not going to go crazy on that. I'm not touching Kemba, but... What is it that... okay, so I can tell you what holds Jaylen Brown's rating back as a 2-guard is probably his ball handle rating. Only an 80. He still doesn't really create a ton off the dribble. Let me head over. Play types. Pick and roll. Let's see. Yeah, only 12% of his possessions are in the pick and roll.
I have Brown at SF, but my roster is within a 3-0 team my league.
A 30 team my league. A 3-0 team like Siri, you can't say the number 30? Wild. The PlayStation version of Siri is like a 5th grade education level. How's that? But I feel like he's probably far away. Maybe I need to. Well, okay, I already did that. Ugh. What even boosts him at this point? I'm at a loss as to where his rating is supposed to come from. This is why all the 2 guards in the game rate so low. Is it here? Layup. Who the fuck is calling me? Yeah, maybe a 95 for layup. I don't know. Hold on, let me calculate. Close, 46 of 101. Yeah, his close shot's fine. I think I'm just gonna max out his mid-range at this point. There's a lot of guys this year who are like a well above like 50% for mid-range, which wasn't the case last year or the last couple of years. Like, players randomly are scoring very efficiently from mid-range. I don't know if it's just like the nature of the season or what, but like Embiid's hitting like 64% for mid-range on a pretty high volume. Yeah. All right. How far is he now? Oh, he's ballpark. Okay. Maybe we're boosting that. What did I have it at last year? Last year I had it at 85. How much better is he? He is, oh my god, yeah. All right, yeah. He's significantly better than he was last year, so boom. All right, how greedy can we get? They're 16th defensively. All right, yeah, so I won't touch his defensive consistency. But, okay. Boom. Okay. He's the number 4 shooting guard. And what's he going to rate at the 3? 91? All right. Ooh. So if we end up switching Tatum back to the 4, Brown will be the highest rated guy on the team. I'm okay with that, based on what they're doing this year. All right, let me see Smart. I don't know. Like if he's at the 2 guard, his passing ratings are going to go back down. They were up since this was the most he spent at the 1 in the last.
I go Walker, Smart, Brown, Tatum, and Fall. Taco is a cheat code, haha.
Yeah, Taco's like Yao Ming in 2K probably, right? Yao Ming and Sean Bradley were the cheat code back in the day. Give me 1 second. Two-way three-point shot creator. He's
Smart, Brown, Tatum, Thiessen, Thompson, best starting lineup for the offense.
I'm gonna drop his 3 by 2 points. This is gonna change his archetype to tempo pusher. Yeah. Two-way tempo pusher. The tempo pusher is such a stupid, like, that's like the game's version of saying like defensive specialist anyway for point guards. Two-way tempo pusher. How are you like a two-way defensive player? I don't know. Or two-way playmaker? I don't know.
Somehow I have Smart at 8-7 but perimeter lockdown.
He used to be tempo pusher. Who's tempo pusher in my roster? Tempo. Oh. Okay, all the tempo pushing players are actually out of the league. He's the one guy. He's the one guy now. Why is Smart not a lockdown for me? Oh, this is why, because I have him like an 80.
Melton.
Nope, never mind. That's a lie. I'm trying to remember what makes him a tempo pusher. Is it this? There we go. Yep. What is his ball handle at default? Probably like an 80, right? His ball handle's a 76 at default. Like, I can't with 2K on some of these. I'm generally pretty higher. I'm like reasonably higher with my ball handle scale than they are.
His top 3 for me show PD, athleticism and 3-point scoring.
Did I decrease anything with his athleticism? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe that's 4th on my list and I just raised everything else higher. Like, I don't keep track of where they have their defaults for like shot IQ and stuff like that. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. They have him at a 47 shot IQ at default. Egad. Oh wait, my bad. No, I'm just looking at the wrong player. I don't know. Yeah, they have him at they have him at a 76 ball handle at default, and they have Jaylen Brown at like an 81, and like Smart's the guy who can actually run the point. So, yeah. All right, I don't like him being an 86 at the 2 guard though. Like, he got what, a 3-point boost from making that swap?
I had his shot IQ lower once I changed it. I got the same top 3 you do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't pay attention to whatever it says underneath the archetype. I guess is the archetype, are those what make up the archetype? Perimeter defense, 3-point scoring, basketball IQ combines to make two-way tempo pusher. I don't really pay attention. What did I just change? Drop out.
I would assume to a point they do.
I don't want to drop him 4 points. I mean, God, I fucking hate I hate their overall system. All right. Well, all right. I think I am gonna do that, and then just adjust its shot ratings and stuff. Cause yeah, 67. This looks like it should be much higher. Why was it even list? Was that a typo? I don't think this was supposed to be this slow to begin with. Oh, I dropped it. I dropped it, and then he started hitting shots. I mean, he's shot 52% over his last 4 games, so I guess that all came from close range. Okay, so hopefully just go back to 83. Yeah, beautiful.
8-1.
Boom. Okay, let me notate that. Smart. Second string. Let's qualify him as the best starting two guard in the league, which has been the case the last couple of years anyway. Teague. Yeah, that's fine. Kemba's been fine. Tice playing well. Tristan Thompson not playing well. Teague struggling. There's a lot to unpack here. Teague's having the worst year of his career. His assist rate is in the gutter, and I guess that's because even when he's on the court with Marcus Smart is effectively the point guard, and Teague is being treated as the two guard. To Teague's credit, he's hit 44% of his threes, albeit not on a high volume or anything. 33% from the field. Yuck. All right, so I think, his fucking assist rate is down a lot over the last 2 years. At least with this team. He just doesn't fit on the team, is all that means. Okay. It changes his archetype, which I am very cool with. Shot IQ and offensive consistency are probably getting tanked. 12, 2.6, 14.6. Yeah, we'll tank his shot IQ by 5. Which I've already tanked a bunch of his ratings already. Defensive consistency. I guess he was on the Hawks last year. I might drop that again. Let me see his foul rate. Foul rate was high. Wrong line, actually. Yeah, it was 40% last year. This year it's 27%. This is going to tank his rating. Lovely. All right, still far away though from an additional downgrade. Okay, boom. Teague. Dropping down in the hierarchy. It's like a middle of the road backup. What do I have his second position at? Does it? I'm taking that away from him. On the Hawks, he was a backup two guard. On this team, he is not. Basically, he's not going to play with Kemba at all this year, it looks like. So, I could safely do that. position, I think, looks okay. Right? Yeah. Ooh, Edwards actually getting some point guard minutes this year? Let's see. Edwards. Huh, fuck no. If anything, he's getting small forward minutes. I can't stand how Basketball Reference does their positions nowadays. Yeah, he's a shooting guard small forward. That's funny. He's on that. Langston Galloway's a small forward this year, so I mean, Edwards is right there with him. Probably means that he's
Edwards and Galloway are examples of changes that make no sense for a my league.
Why not?
Would be a terrible matchup issue in game.
Well, with the Phoenix Suns, though, like, who else are they bringing in? Like, they run these 3-guard lineups. Like, Payne, Carter, Galloway is their backup perimeter. At least in theory, like, as other threes in the league are also getting smaller, they're not going to exploit that matchup as much. Like, if it's 6'4" guys going up against 6'1" guys, it's not that big of a deal, right? Especially off the bench. You know, I don't think the Pat Connaughtons of the world and the off the bench, he's not going to get matched up with like Kawhi or anything all that often. Yeah, that's probably good enough for Tice. Given that his numbers are good. I don't mind him having a high rating if he's leading the league in 2-point percentage. But looks like we're going to be tanking Tristan Thompson as he's kind of predictably not fitting in super well with this team. Rebounding. These are going to get inverted. 3. Rebounding is the only thing that he is doing well. And has not been scoring at the rim all that well. Shot IQ, woof, yeah. And then subsequently consistency. Let's take that and doesn't drop him. Oh no. But why? Oh well, duh. Because I raised his rebounding by like 2 fucking points. So. I appreciate that he was 9 for 23 on threes last year, and he's not attempting them at all this year. So I think I can drop him probably. Other than that, his assist rate's down 2, I guess. Yeah, sure. Oh, that did it. Yeah. Lovely. Robert Williams, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave him. Grant Williams, his numbers suck. Naismith's numbers suck. Ojale is Ojale. Grant Williams. No, that's fine. I think I'm leaving him and Ojale. I'm leaving him. Like, their fucking power forwards are terrible. I think we're good. Taco played all? Taco played 4 games? Oh my god, no. Well, I appreciate that.
He hit a 3.
Taco stats like make no sense. Wait, he did? Oh my god. No, Taco didn't hit a 3. Okay, let me save that, and kind of doing this in reverse order of what I wanted to do.
I think that means 1-1 so 9-9 and yes Taco.
Taco did not hit a 3. According to Basketball Reference.
Against Orlando.
Against Orlando, he had 6 points on 3 for 3 shooting. He had a made 2-pointer from 22 feet. So I guess foot was on the line. They probably rescinded it after the fact. So I'm in the 2K roster now.
Must have been the clip was everywhere.
Yeah, let me watch the clip. Hold on. YouTube Taco Fall. Taco Fall hits a 3 and his teammates go crazy. A breakdown.
Taco Fall is really tall. He's brought to you by, and everyone goes crazy. What's your size? He's 7 feet 5 inches tall. Calls for the pass here, gets the alley-oop, barely leaves the ground to put it in. Look at his toe. Toe's still on the ground there. Hands are basic, like if I was on my own shoulders.
This is an annoying video that I'm watching.
Steamroller. That's him. Gets the block here, so he's doing stuff. He's having fun. Grabs that one. Grabs that one. Look at this. Now it's about to get really fun. He's at the top. He gets the pass. He sets up. All of his teammates go, oh my God, he's going to do it. He's doing it. Oh shit. He's putting back like 3. He does it. Glass in. Bam. Now they go absolutely insane on the bank. But look at him right there. 7 feet possession. They're going to give it to him.
All right. This fucking dummy zoomed in so you couldn't even see.
Interesting to see Anthony out in the court.
This is the worst fucking game I've ever seen in my life, just from this. Let me actually mute this before I get hit with a copyright thing. Yeah, foot on the line. All right. But that's. So I guess. Oh my God, I have to boost his mid-range rating. I guess at the very least, right? Because I have that like a 35. But hey, we're in the 2K roster. I'm just doing cleanup, and I've been updating badges and stuff. So just notating, making sure there's not any discrepancies between.
I just watched the Bleacher Report video. He took his man off the dribble to the rack.
Yeah, I saw that play. That was like no, they weren't even trying though. Like nobody rotated over to help. They just like watched him fucking finish, like garbage time to the extreme. All right, let me just finish what I'm doing.
Love it.
Waters, boom. Jaylen Brown. Mid-range slasher. I'll usually compare the archetypes. This is how you know if their ratings changed or whatnot. Perimeter, lockdown. What else has this thing changed? Yeah, that's old. Okay. They have Tice as a mid-range finisher. Okay. I guess I'll take a look at that. Stretch 4. I have a 5-point rating difference between Tice and me. Okay, let me just check their badges. I saw Tyrese Maxey on the Sixers. He has 3 badges. He started the year with none, so they mainly probably just updated the badges on the rookies, but it is something that I'm gonna have to check for every update now. Pritchard 0.
Hey John, hope all is well.
Grant Williams. I'm assuming that's Pete. Let me see. Hey Pete, what's up? Hope you're doing well also. Okay, boom. No, not the WNBA.
Pete, love following your Twitter, same to you John.
Okay, Taco Falls 35 mid-range. Let's oh, he's 1 for 1 in his career. I fucking hate this. I'm gonna boost him by 10 points. And he's gonna go up. Thank God. Okay.
99.
Yeah. I mean, oh man, I can
Thanks,
boost his,
Brayden.
I can boost his free throw rating. He went up to 43% for his career. I'm just playing with fire now because I don't want his rating to go up. But I can't not see something. All right. Who the fuck else was I checking? Tice, because he was a mid-range finisher. Like, I guess he's 6 for 7 on the year. Like, from close range, he's 16 of 24. So, I mean, I read more into that. He is leading the league in 2-point percentage, like I said. But, I mean...
I have Taco at 7-7, but he also has won 3 badges.
He has 13 badges for you? Okay. Okay. I mean, 2K has, like, Shaq with 22 badges. So, I mean... You know. Obviously, a bunch of them are Hall of Fame caliber badges, but... Tice. Well, I guess 76. I'll boost him to an 81 because that.
Any luck on finding a PS5, John?
His career? No, I haven't been looking for a PS5. Like as soon as the bots stop buying them, I'll pick one up. I'm not trying to pay fucking $800. I did Google it, or I just searched on eBay how much they were going for. They're pretty much all going for like 800 plus shipping. I'm not with it.
Box, brick wall, intimidator R3 for example.
Box, brick wall, and intimidator. Well, that's the thing, is I don't think he's very intimidating. I guess brick wall, sure. Stupid stuff like brick wall and moving truck just by like virtue of his size, but I don't know. I'm not gonna lose sleep over his badges when he's played
7-5 isn't dating enough for me to give it haha.
Yeah, 70. He's played 75 minutes. In his career.
Intimidating.
Tice. What's he shooting from 3? 33%.
Next gen badges are obviously different, so I'll be curious how you'll edit them. The attributes are the same -1 or 2 they removed.
Well, that's actually I did review all the badge changes, and let me head over to that in my doc. A lot of them didn't actually change; they just renamed them. And some of them, like I was able to tie like a bunch of badges, like whatever the hookshot badge is, for example. It was technically removed. All they did was they retitled it, and I think they might have changed how it works in the game. But I'm sure all the players that have the hookshot badge, like none of that is going to change. You know what I mean? Like they took out the shot rating for fade and hook, right? And they're just using like your hook shot rating is going to be based off your close range shot, and your fade away shot's going to be based off your mid range shot, which is basically what it always should have been, to be honest. Is my understanding of it. But let me see. All the badges they added. Like fearless finisher, I'm pretty sure is contact finisher. Consistent finisher, I have that marked as like when I get next gen, I'm gonna compare it against like Heat Seeker to see if the same players have that badge. Heat Seeker reads as gives an additional takeover boost on inside shots. Consistent finisher is reduces the penalty for poorly released layups, which is basically flexible release for layups. I think they took out flexible release, let me see, for the jump shots. Yeah, they took out flexible release and steady shooter, but then instead brought in stuff like rhythm shooter, set shooter, stop and pop, sniper. These are all I'm sure they're basing a bunch of those off of like whatever stat they have, and they're moving away from some of like the flexible release and steady shooter were based on like old gens shot meter and stuff like that. So I don't know, anytime something gameplay wise doesn't work out, they usually just end up scrapping the associated badge. So all the timing related badges are mostly getting scrapped. I think a bunch of them just like overlap. I noticed that also with what is it? Acrobat and Fancy Finisher or Fancy Footwork. They took out Fancy Footwork, but literally every like those badges are basically intertwined. If a player has a gold in Acrobat, they're gonna have a gold in Fancy Footwork. If they have a bronze in one, they're gonna have bronze in the other. So like, they probably just combined, you know, like one into the other. But yeah, that's all stuff. I don't have next gen, but just from reading like the badge descriptions, on whatever website had them. Might have been 2K Lab or something. That's what I was able to deduce. So mid-range finisher for Tice. I think this is going to finish off the Celtics for me. Hold on, I need to shuffle positions now. Alright, let me see badges. What did I do? 49, 39, so I redid him. I don't think I redid Kemba. Smart, I gave 9 more badges. Tice, I gave 3 more badges. Williams, 12. Teague, 13. Teague, he's probably going to lose him at some point. Grant Williams, I gave 10. Ujale, 3. Pritchard, I gave 9 badges to 2K's 0. Pretty proud of that. Carson, Edwards, 5 badges. What am I on, crack? This is I'm gonna revisit some of these like later in the year, but I can see that gold going away, depending on what he did this year. Where's Taco? Taco's got. I gave Taco a badge. Okay, what'd I give him? Rim protector, A. Langford, I give 3. Damn, I'm a lot more generous with the badges than 2K is. Well, at least in terms of like badge numbers, like I have no problem giving out a bronze. The problem is they have no problem giving out like fucking golds to a whole bunch of dudes who don't deserve it. Clippers, all right. Second offense, 15th defense, 13 and 4. Or hold on. I probably need to drop Lou Will.
Looking at the positions, do you see any that are off? Compiling a list of them to send for feedback. Not that it may change anything, lol.
Well, it's tough to say. Like, the positions, actually, they are okay with. The one thing I'm noticing this year is don't get mad. I keep switching a lot of guys back and forth. so I'm not gonna like hard tie. Um, there's a lot of instances this year where somebody gets hurt, and it makes sense to change their position. I have Colin Sexton at point guard. I don't know if you saw that, because he's starting there now. His assist rate's up. Like Garland, ever since Garland went down, he came back and he's been coming off the bench. And if Garland isn't going to be playing next to Sexton, like I'm not high on that backcourt to begin with. The Garland Sexton, just because it's too small. So that would be one example. But again, Garland might re-enter the starting lineup in a week. So I mean, I don't think you need to make a list to send to them. They've done a pretty good job of like keeping up for the most part. They've definitely adjusted positions through since the year started.
It will be interesting to see once Garland gets completely back into the swing of things if he starts. Okoro better suited at SF.
Well, I mean, they have such a weird team. I started off the stream with the Cavs, so I'll just retouch on them real quick as soon as I do this. Their lineup though, since the trade, is kind of a little weird. Or not lineup, but roster is what I mean. Stretch 4. Yep. Morris. Stretch 4. Patterson. Is now an inside-out scorer? I don't know about that. Unless maybe they dropped his three-point rating. That's probably what it comes down to. Mid-range finisher. Oh man, that means his three-point rating dropped, I think. Zubac and Oturu is fine. Okay. Who was inside out scorer? Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me just copy down their badges. Yep. Those are all good. 50. Did he lose one? He had 51, I think, and now he's down to 50. That murders me. They took one. I have to check fucking 50 badges now to see which one went away. Ugh. All right. 1 second. $46 for Kawhi, Leonard, Kennard. So 12. Six for 2, 10 for Morris, 12 for Baca. Okay. Let me
My biggest gripe in both current and next gen is the messed up speed and acceleration for players. A lot of guards criminally low while some.
Put back. They have this at gold? At gold? Let's get to the bottom of that. I'm sure I don't agree. Well, let's see last year. 74th percentile, but only 1.5 possessions a game. I don't know. No, not gold. Come on. Default equals gold. All right, so I got to drop that one ahead in. Finishing. I'm sure he's got to have. I'm going to throw some kind of finishing badge on him. Like consistent finisher or some shit like that. All right, defense. Maybe he gets corner specialist too, right? Yeah, I'll check that out. He's got silver, chase down, intimidator, brick wall, moving truck, lockdown, and rim protector.
I set a minimum speed of 50 for my roster. Excel was adjusted accordingly.
Siri, what? Acceleration was adjusted accordingly. Does that include for like Boban? I'm just playing devil's advocate on that one. I don't have a minimum in mind, but I don't have a ton of modern centers in like the lower than a 50 that I'm sure of.
Boban is still 2.5 Excel.
Yeah, probably like Hassan Whiteside too is my guess, and probably Taco. Pretty much anybody who's like 7 foot and 300. I think you probably consider the exceptions of the rule. All right, I want to kill myself with this Paul George. Needle in a haystack. All right, acrobat. Blah 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 blah.
But Pete said guards with Excel issues.
Lob City finisher. Oh, maybe. I wonder. I know I've taken that off of him. Maybe that 51. Maybe that 50 was just my number from my roster. I guess we'll find out as soon as I join in. Relentless, fast break, showtime, put back boss. Nah, it looks like I took off a lot of badges from him actually. Well, they gave him relentless, so they must have taken something off of him because I didn't have that written down. I don't know if I necessarily agree. gold, gold. Slippery. That I've upped. I've already done Paul George's badges. Yeah, actually, I'm not even gonna bother. I don't care.
Yes, tons of guards with 5060 speed and acceleration ratings, which is a bad look. Can't your point guard with speed and acceleration in the...
Yeah, so I have George at 47 badges. Kawhi I have at 51. Okay. Cool. See, I update the badges way more than 2K does. Shit. I gave one to Lou Williams. Okay. 18. Ibaka. I'm gonna tweak. I gave one to Zuba. I gave 7 to Marcus Morris. Makes sense. Kennard, I actually did not review because he was a Piston when I did that. But Batum I did. Freddie Jackson I did. Gave him 4. Patterson, I gave 2. Damn, I even gave Jay Scrub a badge. Or did he have? He probably had a badge. No, I think I gave him that one. Give Coffee a badge. Yeah. Let me see if we're giving him corner specialist. No. 5% of his shots are from the corner. That makes sense. Silver that. What is he doing this year? Something. His rating's low because something's off with his badges. He needs to have way more than fucking 12. Lob City. Is he? Oh, lovely. I didn't do his tendencies. I didn't do the Raptors. Shit. Okay, let's do that now. Well, he's not getting that bad. She only did 5 alley-oops last year. Just fill in the rest of my blanks. 123 hook shots. Post-ups, let's see. He's got silver hook. That's probably... good enough. Let me see his roll man stats. Like, all right. So I'm gonna silver that. And let me just see his defense. And rebounding. He's like an average rebounder. It is tough. Like, nothing actually stands out about Serge Ibaka that like compels me to like throw a badge on him. Like 10 years ago, I would have given him a pogo stick.
I have given Trapper more generously to all players who could be considered long or athletic.
Yeah, that's one of those badges I'll probably edit in mass for the entire league rather than one player at a time. In general, I feel that like it's definitely more time efficient to tackle an entire badge at once than like reviewing the player one at a time. Like, what I feel like I spent probably 10 minutes just like staring into fucking space at Ibaka. You know, and you can't do that if you're gonna edit like 500 players at once. I'm just like, somewhat baffled that I only have 13 badges on him. But like again, I've already looked at his.
I do badges by team.
I sort of do them by team, but it's definitely way more time efficient to do one category all at once. Depending on how, like, I have set it up in my dock that to do that pretty easily. Only 13, maybe. I don't know, because a lot of it is also I have various tracking stuff that I'm not looking at any of my tracking data, basically. I wouldn't just do one badge all at once. Like, I'd be doing 5 badges all at once for, like, the entire league. I don't know. He just doesn't seem like the guy I'd only have 13 badges on. But I'm going to leave it alone. And just try to bring up his rating from his actual ratings. Anything that stands out? Yeah, he's shooting 73% from mid-range. Okay. Oh, but I already have him dumb high at fucking mid-range. I see his spot up. Maybe some of his badges need to be higher quality. He probably has like bronze spot up. And
I only have 1-2 on Ibaka.
Ibaka, 92nd percentile in spot ups this year. 20th percentile last year. 16th percentile the year before that. Jesus fuck. What did he shoot? I mean, last year he was 39 3-point percentage. Were they all like pick and pops? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We're keeping it simple today. We're keeping it simple today. Stretch 5s are always underrated. Let me see. Okay, I looked at the Clipper stats about 10 games ago, so we're revisiting them, I guess, for the first time since. Kawhi is doing Kawhi things, whereas Paul George fell off, it looks like. Kawhi, yep. Kawhi's good. Paul George is probably not maintaining this 92. He's 4 for 13 in his last game, but oh my god, what the fuck, yo? He was 4 for 13 the last game, and then shot 55% over his last 6, and all of these are fucking blowout wins. The Clippers have won 8 in a row? 7 in a row? 8 of their last 9. Paul George is shooting 50% and 48% from 3 over his last 9 games. Actually, I think I'm leaving him. Why did I say that I was going to drop him? Yeah, he's fine. He's mega fine. Zubat. Or Zubats. His numbers are ridiculous. .76 true shooting percentage. Yeah, that's probably going up. Why is it so low to begin with? Because typo. Because typo. That's why he was so low to begin with. Okay. Okay, that's where he would have been last year. I can see him being an 81. I mean, that's the easy solution, right? Is I can't though. Like they over. That's this right here is everything wrong with the fucking ratings for centers. Like, I don't know. This should count for something, you'd think, right? Free throws we can boost. I don't know if 81 mid-range is where it's at. Hold on. Oh, well, he shot 77% last year, so, yeah. I'll live with him at 80. We'll rock with it. He is coming off the bench. Lou Williams, though, is the one that I actually got to drop. He's... Oh, yeah, he collapsed this year. 50 true shooting percent, 20 assist percent, 22 usage. Yeah, he fell off finally. Well, technically he slipped a little last year, but this continued. So we'll probably drop in mid-range, it looks like. Okay, well, 1 point down. .6. Layups. Yeah, we can drop that by 5, I think. Ooh, and that, okay, get some down to deep range. Hey, that's what they got him at. Bay being 2K. Passing. Okay, right there. What else has got to go? His foul draw rate. That should hopefully do it. Yes. Okay. Works for me. He's not actually even the 6th man this year, right? This year, the 6th man, he's like the 8th man. The 6th man is Kennard. The 7th man is Morris. Followed by Lou, Zubats, and Reggie Jackson. Of course, Kennard has been playing like dog shit, but yeah, Kennard is the 6th man because his contract says he's the 6th man, not because he's playing like it. He's 62 true shooting, but I mean, he ain't doing much else.
Clippers like to draft college teammates for some reason lately.
Oh, that's a big yawn. I haven't noticed. Who is it? Oturo and
Brown.
Coffee.
Brown. Brown.
What? You drunk, Dolo?
Coffee and Oturu as well as Man and Cavengel.
Oh, well. For all the good it's done them, right? Like, they declined his third and fourth year option, so he ain't long for the team. They basically drafted Oturu as his replacement.
Zero goof. Good.
Ooh, sweet. Beverly's a higher rated player than Lou Williams now. I'm with it.
Have you done BAM?
We're gonna change that. Yeah, I've done. Well, I mean, when you say done, like I've done every rotation player in the, not every rotation. I've done every single player in the league. Within the last 3 months. But yeah, I've done BAM probably within the last 2 weeks. Would be my guess. Where is it? That didn't drop him. I think we're just rocking with both point guards at like an 80. Am I crazy? No, not at all, because his pass rating fucking hit the dumpster.
Florida State has a habit of sending solid athletes but never pan out in the league.
I mean, most players in the league don't pan out. Actually, I'm just gonna leave him where he's. Well,
Where the Warriors at Curry better be a 9-9 or 9-8. Who as your favorite player or team?
Curry better be a 99 or 98. Who? What? I didn't even look at who posted that comment, but what drugs are you smoking? Who's your favorite player or team? I never know. I guess favorite player is probably LeBron right now. Partially for who he is off the court, not just who he is on the court. And favorite team, I really don't have a team because I've been a Knicks fan for the last 30 years. So take that for what it's worth. Like I
I have
watch.
Curry at 9.6, probably should be lower.
You know, like I watch Knicks games, but I don't call myself a Knicks fan, if that makes sense. I think I have Curry at like a 94. 94. Two K has him dumb overrated. Let me see what he's doing at the moment. Yeah, 24 PER, 62 true shooting, 32 assists percentage. Like all that is less than, or like not.
I
what-
don't know, I have RJ Barrett on my fantasy team and I am satisfied. What SBMS overall? Curry 9.4, are you serious?
Yeah, very serious.
8.9?
Like compare his numbers to Dame Lillard from last year, or like lots of other point guards. I don't know. I don't make emotional decisions when I rate players. It's mostly mathematical equations and reading context, stuff like that.
He is not biased.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to break down anything, feel free to ask, like about a specific attribute or something like that.
I have Curry and Lillard tied at 9.6 for best point guard.
I think I have Lillard at 94. Also. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, they're both 94. I think Dame was a 95 last year, and then
Bam is a 9.9.
Bam is a 99. Did I hear that right?
I love Bam.
Okay. Yeah. Bam Bam.
I am joking.
I'm not. Bam,
Activate
Bam.
Westbrook.
Oh, have the
Can I
Wizards
see
even
the
played?
Golden State Warriors? Kelly is a 7.2.
Hold on. Siri's messing with my the comments real quick. Activate Westbrook. Yeah, I didn't get to the Wizards yet, but
Bam
they
is
played,
at
right?
least a 90 though.
Russell Westbrook, or not Russell Westbrook. It's Washington. Washington finally played. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, he played. Sure.
Bam is not a 90 LOL.
I think he's a 90. It's probably where I have him at. Either that or like 89.
I have Bam at 90 in my roster.
Westbrook, Beal.
Yeah, you're re-smoking at Awaria.
A Gill. Bonga start at the. Alright, boom. Why'd you do that?
Curry is a 9.8 in my roster.
Hey. He's out. COVID. COVID. Yeah, okay.
Desire, you are biased. Can you do a playoff series when you're done?
What do I have Bam at? 88. Is that true? Did I forget to hit save or something?
For reference, Curry is only a 9.5 in the current base roster.
Yeah, Curry would have been a 98 in 2015. Not today.
If Bam developed a 3 PT shot, then he has a 9.0.
You know what? I'm gonna have to skip ahead to go to the Heat and get to the bottom. 2K has Bam at an 89.
Bam emoji eyes.
Bam emoji eyes. Yeah. I don't like Bam at 88. 2K has him at 89, and I'm usually like 1 to 2 points higher than 2K. So I'll check that out in a second. Just finish them. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, that's fine since he's shooting better. Batum is probably going up. I've been singing Batum's praises since the offseason, by the way. You could say that I saw this coming a mile away. 68 true shooting. Oh my god. %, on threes.
Batum, Kyle Anderson or Jeremy Lamb for fantasy. Can I see Golden State, please?
Sure, 1 second. Might have to boost that. I don't want to have to do it. Ooh, okay.
Would you be open-minded to doing a My League online? Thanks man, you're cool. I would join once I get my PS5.
Who is that question to? I probably wouldn't play a my. I don't have the time to play in my league. I don't think, but I probably wouldn't be a solid addition to your league either. I spend most of my time in the menus, so I mean, I have not played very many 2K games over the last 5 years, I want to say. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of those defense ratings. It's probably what's holding them down.
That is fine. Every league needs a player to be in last place, right?
Well, that won't be me. That I can assure you. Oof. Let's make that a 60.
Yes.
Why was... Okay.
If Curry drop 4-5 or 5-0, make him a 9-8.
Buck his steal rating, I guess, a little bit. I don't know. I'm just trying to get him to, I think, a 79 at this point. Come on, how far away?
Ella Goat.
Let me see his badges. Okay. Yeah, let's give him some love over here.
Lee Goat. Warriors, please.
Okay. Bronze. Default. Let's give him Trapper. Interceptor. He doesn't actually get
Desire Chill.
People can make requests. I don't really care. She's down.
Dankay.
Move the Pig Dodger.
What playmaking badges do you have on him?
Let's do that. If anything, his pass, he's not, he doesn't have the same on-ball responsibility with the Clippers as they obviously have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard to handle all of that, so. Corner specialist maybe is, yeah, I think these have actually got to just become silvers.
I did not give him pass fake in Lob City. I give those rarely.
That means 2K gave it to him. I don't really touch those. They actually removed those that badge in next gen, so I'm not really too worried about who has it and who doesn't. just do? All right, boost the shot badges. Ooh, hold on. Popper, maybe. Picking Popper since he's playing the 4. Batum. Well, I don't know yet. I'll spec and because he doesn't have 10 possessions yet.
Pat Bev LOL.
Default. There's none. Silver. Bronze. Silver. Okay. Executive decision.
Back to Bam if he has a 9-0 then Drummond is 2.
If he's a 90,
Batum is a modern Daya.
I have Drummond at an 87, and I guess Bam currently at an 88. I'm sure that's going up. All right, I'm okay. Batum. Fulfilling Warriors request.
Who has the lowest rated superstar?
What's your what's a superstar to you?
Non-injured, of course.
I consider a superstar anybody with a 90 rating or above. So, how many players do I have with a 90 rating, I guess, is a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
In my roster by the 9-0 rating standard, lowest would be Middleton and McCollum.
19, 20, 21. I have 21 players rated in the 90s. Technically, Bradley Beal and Sabonis were the 2 lowest rated. I would probably consider Sabonis like an 89 and like Beal a 91 if I had to like re-rate today. Let's work on Bam real quick. Oh my God! Whoa, yeah, Bam's going in the 90s. 24 PER, 68 true shooting, 29 assist percentage. Those are some numbers. Shot IQ is getting maxed out. Offensive consistency.
C.
85. We'll probably 90 that.
Bam is goated.
Pass ratings are going up, right? Yup.
Bam is trash.
That's not nice. Please be respectful.
Y'all liked him 'cause he scored 4-1 points.
Did he? I guess he did. Over his last 7, he is averaging, over his last 6, I should say, he's averaging 25 points on 58% shooting. He's 2 for 3 on threes in that time. Oh my god. 25, 9, and 6. I mean, compare that to Pascal Siakam. Like,
he is a versatile center.
Yeah,
he was getting buckets on the Nets 2 straight games. He is also on my fantasy team, so yes, I do like him for that reason.
He's basically Pascal Siakam, except he shoots 60% instead of 40%.
Cool.
Mediocre rebounding, though. Great passer, though. Great passer, and 2K, like, the fucking overall rating doesn't factor that at all. Ball handle. Let me check out something real quick.
Curry is still better.
That's an interesting comparison. We're comparing Steph Curry to Bam Adebayo, like 1-for-1 at the moment, or... Oh, what? Yo, he's shooting free throws? 86%.
Desire, who is your favorite player? We cannot tell.
86% from the free throw line right now. His last year was 69%. Okay, yeah, that is relevant. Relevant stat. Mid-range is probably going up. Yeah, he's 13 for 29 on mid-range, which is 45%. What did he do last year? Last year he was 29%, but if we combine those... Fuck you. Yeah, I'll just boost everything and have no rating change whatsoever. Like, he's impossible to bring up.
Do you have his intangibles at 9-0?
I have his intangibles maxed. Alright, post game, maybe? we can bring that to an 80 for this year. Like, come on, guys.
I have his speed with ball at 7.4. LeBron dropped 46. He'll probably be back below 9-0 when Jimmy gets back.
I don't know. I mean...
Badges you have more than I do, so I am not sure where the differences are. Ad is having such a bad season, ugh.
Hold on. Layups. No, that's fine. Dunks? Like, I'm grasping at straws now.
P hook 88 P fade 80. Standing 9-0, driving 8-4.
Standing 90, driving 84 for what, dunks? He's not really he's not a crazy dunker.
Yes.
I can see fade probably being a little low. I gotta watch. Actually, it could be speed and stuff like also. I gotta watch him real quick. Oh, that might be it.
Where would you put Jaylen Brown?
I just put Jaylen Brown in 89. You know what? Hold on. Save. We're gonna see what 2K did because they have him higher than me somehow. We're gonna cheat. I just want to see. Because their way of cheating is his rebound rating's probably like 20 points overrated. That's their fucking trick. And I refuse to do that. 91 mid-range? Okay. And 95 close? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
I agree with 89 for JB.
Okay, well, okay, I stand corrected. They didn't do the rebound thing. They did it in the other areas, which is fucking wild. They have him athletically the same. Two-way mid-range.
I might have his rebound too high. I have 8-0 offensive and 8-6 defensive.
I don't think I have all these golds. Maybe that's something I can tweak. Never mind.
Do Warriors.
I gotta watch some Bam tape real quick. Hold on.
Hold on, Desire, we are having a BAM crisis. Do you do tendencies as well?
Yeah, I do. Alright, Bam drops career high, 41 on the road.
Scoring and drawing the foul as well on Jeff Green. The smaller Jeff Green overwhelms him.
I don't know if you guys can hear that.
In the last game, at times he was not attacking some of the smaller players more aggressively enough. Wakefield, Massachusetts had a nice couple seasons in Coral Gables playing for the Hurricanes. Bam, off of the jab fake, shoots and hits over Jeff Green. The handoff, watch the right foot here to create space, fakes it Green to back him off, make him respect the drive.
You've got to put pressure on this team in the paint. That's where they're weakest.
More coming up from Ron and rewind.
419 assists and 5 boards.
Let's go back to John Aaron. His 13 NBA seasons spent in Southern California. Dragic into the paint. Bam with a slam on a gorgeous line. Really good draw by Dragic. One of his playmaking plays, getting to that right hand and going over the top, setting up Bam. He had hit 16 of his last 17 field goals. As a matter of fact, he's in a 7-game span coming in, making 24 of his 27 shots because he takes shots like that. Yeah, he's inside 5 feet on everything. Elbow into Kyrie Irving for the foul. Here's the other, the fake and then the setup. Ray Jordan waits, and then gets there to the right area. Bam gets it off. Knocks it down.
Oh my God.
Bam out of bio.
He had a fucking 3 to end the quarter.
Joe Harris just picked up his first foul. Bam off balance, but on target. 23 points for Bam Adebayo. The Nets ahead by 11. Bam against Jordan from a dotted line.
I have his green at 7-0.
Bam Adebayo. Durant now, Brooklyn's leading scorer with 24. So the Nets up by 16, and bam! Gets another 3. Comes at the end of that's not a 3. He was inside the arc. My bad. His good. Bam having quite enough. Miami.
Giving him dead eye because he's hit like 4 contested shots in this game.
Draws the foul and scores. A new regular season career high. 31 points, more comfortable trying to score the basketball. Facing up, great ball fake. Gets Perry up in the 96 to 95. That's when the Nets have reestablished themselves. Let's see how it finishes. Bam gets the bounce. Bam Adebayo. Pass fake freezes the defense, allows them to get to that right-hand runner, and it's just a soft, feathery touch for Kyrie. That ended a 7-0 run for Miami. Here's Bam again. It drops again. A really tough shot to defend, too. He is out there deep, 26 feet. Bam again.
All right. What did he shoot? What is he shooting from close? Hold on. I think I just didn't bother to do the math there. 51% from close. Okay, so I'll just do that too. Yeah, all right. Just little shot tweaks. All right, so we have him comfortably at an 89 now. Which I think I'm okay with. I'm not gonna stress over him hitting a 90. I would definitely take him over like Sabonis, I think, for this season, but I probably just need to drop Sabonis. Bam Adebayo. have him as the 4th highest rated center in the league, behind Jokic, Embiid, and Vucevic. Which I think
In fantasy, Sabonis is above Bam.
Which I think is accurate. I mean, Sabonis' stats are worse than Bam. Sabonis doesn't get blocks.
Is that stats or efficiency?
I mean, Bam is... Look, Bam has a 24 player efficiency rating versus Sabonis has a 20. Like, I understand that fantasy... fantasy, they're counting Sabonis as like 3P. He hits more threes. Like, fantasy is its own fucking
Sabonis
world.
0.4 blocks, Bam 0.9 blocks.
What? Oh, I just heard that the other way. Yeah. Sabonis also 69% from the free throw line to Bam's 86%.
Sabonis is 2.04 and 1.24. Bam is 2.07 and 9.0.
Bam also shoots 60% from the field.
I have them both on my team, so either way I win.
Yeah. I just mean fantasy is not... fantasy is looking at things pretty one-dimensionally, is all I mean. Some guy wanted me to look at the Warriors, but I don't know what. I don't know for what. Alright, let me finish scouring the Heat. Damn, Jimmy
Somehow
Butler's
in a
so
full
bad.
league I ended up with Giannis, Bam, Sabonis, Brown, and Beal.
That's pretty good. I don't know how many people's in your league, but
1-0.
is Dragic still start? Did Hero come back? No, right? No, everybody's like day to day. Alright, let me just do a regular review. Duncan Robinson.
After those I got Fox and RJ and got Christian Wood late. I have Bam, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Dejounte Murray and John Collins. My team is young and versatile.
This 60 mid-range always kills me, but yeah, Duncan's fine. Bam, we just did a Linux. Let's see a Linux. 11 PER, down 3 points, 53 true shooting. Block rate's up. Not drawing any fouls. So we'll tank that. Yeah, he shouldn't be an 81. That's pretty clear. 2020, 60.
Team name Dunkin's Donuts.
And ooh, only 30% from 3? Damn. That's gonna hurt. Are we counting him as a starter this year, though?
My team name is
Okay, good. At least I've accounted for that already.
More Lesters.
Nice. Okay, 79. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful.
Molesters.
What do you want more of? On the bright side, there's not a ton to work on with this team because half of them are out of the lineup. Dragic, I think, has to drop.
Last question and then I will leave you alone.
Uh-oh. Okay, shoot.
How high is Miles Turner block rating?
99. In fact, hold on. I'll do you one better. It's not just the rating. It's also the badges.
Jeez. Sheesh.
Yeah, his block rating is, or his block rate right now is ridiculous, right?
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Let me just make sure he's still performing like that. Yeah, 11% block rate. That's like Mutombo level. Mutombo, Mark Eaton. Very few players in history have hit that mark. Yeah, Mutombo actually never hit that. That's like Manute Ball territory. Why is Dragic so high? I guess the playoffs, right? This is dropping. Okay, down one. Oh, shot IQ probably. Actually, no. Never mind. Well, he's scoring better than he did last regular season. So what went up? His assists, his turnover rate went up. That's why his numbers are worse. Okay. Yeah, well. 96 mid. Hold on. Shooting. Oh my god. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. That's why. Okay. 78. Okay. So we will take it from here. And we'll give it over here. Okay, I like him at 83. I think that makes more sense than an 85, certainly. And did that change him at all? Two-way inside-out playmaker. Okay. I don't think I mind that at all. Hero's been out. Iguodala probably not getting touched. Nagy's basically the same. Achua. Bing. Okay, rebounding is going up. Okay, 77.
Precious Achua.
I'm baffled that Siri got that right.
Same. Hey ha ha ha.
Okay, I think we're done with the Heat. Oh my God, Gabe Vincent, 4.7 PER. He's playing but not doing shit. Okay. Oh, did he didn't start though, right? He finally got replaced in the lineup, it looks like.
Did you say 4-7?
What? 4.7? Yeah, 4.7 PER. 44 true shooting on a low usage. Alright, so let's get him out of the starting lineup. So,
Damn, that sucks.
Dragic, Duncan, Akpala, Olenek, Bam. So, I'm guessing that he has this on? Yeah, okay. Off. Okay. That works. Do I have to touch him at all? He has been playing, right? 9 games, 3 starts, 107 minutes, 5.3 PER. Like, I could touch him, but why? Is there a reason? He's hitting threes, and that's it. Is his 3-point rating fine? We'll give it some love. This might boost his rating, but that isn't the end of the world. Didn't boost his rating. Cool with it. Changed his archetype, though. No, I think I'm leaving him at the 3. They have him with 19 badges.
Elbow cough. I have 1-7 on him.
Let's check badges.
I moved Haslam to center just so it would not try to play him ever.
Has he played it all this year? No. Badges. Let's see. Butler. 39. Bam 33. Hero 15. Tragic 24. Chua 0. Bradley 7. Olenek 3. That should go up probably. Like Olenek 3 and Myers Leonard 6 is suspect at best. Kendrick Nunn 19 is fucking comical. Kendrick Nunn 19, Andrea Iguodala 12. Like this is definitely like they were trying to figure out ways to boost his overall rating last year for sure.
I think Nunn has been given badges from his nights where he goes off as streaky at best.
I took away one of his badges, huh? Contact finisher I took away. Probably just because it was like his foul rate or some shit. probably take away Green Machine. And those silvers might become bronzes, is my guess. What am I looking for? Green Machine. Unpluckable's a weird one. Like, what's his turnover rate? That's a great question. Not great. It's basically 4-3. He is what he is. He's a scoring point guard. I think I'm taking this off him. I'm okay with his rating not changing. Just like okay, cool. I did do his badges. Okay, so I have him with 8. None, we dropped to 16. Butler, I gave 40 plus 1. Bam is plus 4. Dragic is plus 6. Duncan Robinson is plus 3. Heroes plus 5. Iggy is plus 1. Bradley is plus 5. Leonard is plus 1. Okay. Harkless is... He might be a plus 5 that I didn't do. Hold on. Silva is a plus 5. Akpala, 1. Vincent, plus 1. Haslam.
Hey, everybody.
Oh. Let me see what's up with Harkless. Oh yeah, okay. Let's hop on in. This is all based off his last year.
Warriors.
Warriors. Warriors.
Where are they at?
James Wiseman's not starting anymore. Okay, Looney in the starting lineup. Okay, where are they at? They're 9-8. They're in 8th place.
Rate them.
Rate them. They suck. They're mediocre at best. Curry. Well, 39% on threes, 92% from the line.
No re-rate the players.
I have his mid-range.
Do you have a secondary for Nico Mannion?
Looks like I can max this out. I don't think anything else, though. That's my good deed for the day, though, right?
Three-pointer 9-5.
Nah. Reasons why not is he already has all this. What the fuck does he need a 95 for? Like, this 89 is actually like a 129. Like, if you want to test it, by all means, like, take the same shots with Brad Wanamaker that you do with Steph Curry and see what happens.
Kelly Abra.
Like,
with his release in 2K, that 89 will feel like a 150.
Yeah, I don't know anybody's shot releases anymore. I could never shoot with Curry in the game because his release was too quick for me anytime I played like quick play or whatever. Alright, I did my good deed for the day. I boosted one of Steph Curry's attributes. Let's see the rest of this this bum-ass team. Andrew Wiggins, 15 PER. Down from 16 last year. His shot block rating's up. What went down? His three ball's up. What went down? His usage. Okay, duh.
In my roster, that 89 puts him third behind only Lillard and Trae Young.
Okay, hold on. Wiggins.
Curry 70 rebounds.
Yeah, I have his rating. His rebound ratings are fine. that might go up. Let me see. Yeah. Cool, actually. This 85 ball handle's probably going down. Would be my guess. Let me see. Pick and roll ball handler for the Golden State Warriors. Yeah.
Draymond PFSM not of C.
What? Who what? Siri? Draymond, power forward, small forward, not PFC? I disagree. Basically, I consider him a center in the lineups with Eric Pascal.
I think the Warriors and Lakers are constantly overrated by 2K.
Yeah. That's just true. It's a Cali thing. But also, those are just two very popular teams in general. And, you know...
He is not 12, he is 6'6".
The popular teams are going to have the most fan requests, you know, like, oh, so-and-so's underrated, so-and-so's this, or, you know. I don't think it's anything personal they have. Like, there's no, like, whoever does the ratings isn't like a fucking Warriors or Lakers fanboy or anything. That's just who they get the most requests on.
Cannot you edit Curry and brace and sleeve?
No, I don't do accessories.
I have never understood why they don't do it stats based like you do. Take it if.
They do it stat based.
Booker and Beal always too low.
Booker and Beal are always too low because the shooting guard overall rating formula is fucking jacked. All the two guards are too low. All the two guards rate like 2 to 3 points higher at small forward. Like, the only reason James Harden rates high is because they threw on like 50 million badges on him. Wiggins. I'm not trying to boost his overall or anything. I'm just tweaking. Or am I?
If I remember correctly, Clay does not change from 2 to 3.
Oh, you mean from his overall rating? Well, for me it does. Like, if we look at Wiggins, boom. Alright, so...
I must have his ratings just right to prevent it.
85... cool with that. Let me see. Oubre. I haven't adjusted Oubre. I don't think very much with his slump. Like, I probably just dropped his 3-point rating and that was it. 22% on threes this year, and we're 17 games in. So, I mean, is mid-range 17%. Oh my god. Did anything go up for him? His block rating. Oh, that's right. I have to do Wiggins' block rating too. I'm not really gonna freak out over him, but I guess that's one area. Shot IQ 2, probably. Yeah. Damn it. Still has ways to go.
Kelly Dunk is a 9.6.
It's definitely one of the few things he does well. Yeah, I'm not going overboard with him. I still think he's a good player. Wiseman. Struggle was real for him. I've already dropped him a little bit.
What is James Wiseman 2 rating?
Wiseman.
And Looney. On a healthy team I have Uber as 6th man.
Did he... Hold on. I just redid his rating too. I must have... Okay, I redid his rating after the Laker game where he had 4 points. And then since then he has averaged 16 points in 22 minutes over his last 4 games. Alright, so that's why he's going back up. Okay. badges did I give him? I'm sure a bunch of these bronzes can become silvers at some point. Yeah, I mean, I tweaked him up. He's probably on the verge of becoming a 77. Yeah. Okay, Draymond, woof. 8 PER. Last year he was 12.5. Rebound rating has got to go. Dropped him
Do you have a scale for layup rating? It looks that way.
Yeah, I do. I just keep it on a 5-point scale. Shooting.
Do you have a minimum?
I think like 60. Very few players will. Very few NBA caliber players are gonna get less than a 60. Like the only players that could possibly get lower than a 60 are like really shitty centers that don't exist in today's NBA anymore. His 3-point rating keeps getting worse. Not shooting free throws. He's not getting in the line, right? No, that's unchanged. Ooh, he's not blocking shots. Oh, yeah, that's in the dumpster. taking off this ice and veins. I fucking hate how like they definitely base this off of some stupid statistic because the only players that have this are bad free throw shooters like Andre Drummond and shit. So they must have been looking at like players who shot like 10% better from the free throw line during like clutch situations. But I think that's looking at it too broadly. They also look at they look at corner specialists on like single season stats, which is so fucking bizarre. Because like they'll take it off of guys who are like lifetime corner shooters. So like anything in the badge department that deals with stats, I'm very against.
I still do not understand how NBA players can't make free throws.
I can't make free throws, so I'm not. I can't say too much. There's actually a study done that.
It's muscle memory, Rielu.
It's muscle memory, but I mean,
Really?
like Dwight Howard's an 80% free throw shooter in practice, you know, and 50% during games because, you know, it's a different. You can practice free throws, but you can't practice for like the in-game setting. And so there was a study done on the effects of like home court advantage. And would you believe that the home team actually chokes on free throws more than road teams? Even though we would always be led to believe that the road team is like disadvantaged because the crowd noise and all that other shit, but the home team actually feels the pressure when they're at the free throw line, whereas road teams, there's no pressure on them because they're not playing in front of their fans. So it's like a win, you know. It's a different mindset.
Did you hit on the classic team edits to Kobe yet?
I tweaked Kobe today. I'll eventually like I every time I work on that team, I have no problem tweaking like Kobe and Shaq. It's like I have no desire to fucking re-rate Horace Grant and those guys, you know. And each classic team is so like subparly done that anytime I work on one, it just ends up being like a 10-hour. You know, it's a 10-hour event for me. I took that off. I don't know. I'm not thrilled about him being an 82, but I'm not going to stress it. He is Mr. Intangible. I think I have PJ Tucker at like an 81 still, so I mean, I'm not gonna freak out too hard. Pascal, looks like he's playing better. Yeah, he's doing better than last year, so maybe Hugo's up. Where would he go up? Where would he go up? His stats are basically the same. He's slightly better from 3. Well, in a very small sample. Just his usage rate went up. Everything else is kind of the same. AT ratio is a little bit better. So... like, shot IQ and consistency? Like, I don't know. At least that boosted him up. Basically have him as the number 2 rated backup power forward. Why did I drop Draymond to? Draymond is on par with Daniel Tice and ahead of Blake Griffin. Yeah, I've got to drop. He's got some legacy badges. They'll probably add a point or 2 to his rating. Brad Wanamaker is 7 of 29 on 3s. So we got to drop him there. Other than that, I don't think I'm going to freak out on him. Kevon Looney, I don't understand why he fucking plays. Bazemore.
Surprised you Dante save in between in case the game crashes or something.
I've been saving. Because I keep going back and forth between the 2K roster and this roster. I haven't changed all that much. Kent Bazemore, 63 true shooting. Did he remember how to play? Yeah, he's shooting 46% from 3. 11 of 24. Okay, his assist rate's back up to normal. Because that was down last year. So, 49. Let's do that. Do that. And boost his 3 by like 2 points. His floater, because that was abominable last year. This year it's fine. 2, so we'll just add that, like 15 points or so. Okay, Bazemore might go up 2 points. Let's see. Oh, never mind, he's a 2 guard, so that might be not inaccurate. Did I say he might go up 2 points and then he didn't go up at all? Or he went up like a point? Yeah, he went up a point. Do I need to change the position at all? Maybe. I don't think so. There's no way that he's only got 2 badges. Ugh. And he's another example of like they took off corner specialist for him because they're only looking at 3-point percentage. Meanwhile, like he was good every other year except the last one. Let's do that. And somebody mentioned Nico Mannion. Do I have a second position on him? Why would I need to? Let me see. We played... I mean, their lineups are so trash. Like, they played 4-point guard, a fucking quadruple point guard lineup where, like, who's the power forward? Michael Mulder? I don't care about that. Point guard next to Poole and Mulder. Like, he plays next to Wanamaker, but I consider Wanamaker a 2, if anything. Because I think Wanamaker plays next to Curry. Let me just verify that.
It was to see if I had it right within my own roster.
Does Wanamaker play next to Curry? In 2 lineups, yeah. Alright, so... let's do that. I think I mostly have them right. I mean, I got the request to do this team, but I'm not like nothing here really fucking blows me away. If anything, this is where This is probably where most of the changes are actually going to be.
I am more interested in your take on Minnesota given their massive amount of minutes without Cat.
Who, what? And my take on Minnesota? Minnesota sucks without Cat. They're not an NBA team. Anything, definitely the usage rates on this team reflect like it's kind of Curry or bust. Like the next two guys on the team are or Wiseman, Pascal, and Wiggins are vying for the title of like the number two option, which is not ideal. I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to grab some dinner. Thank you guys for hanging out. And I'll see if I can get around to filming my Sixers team review. Might stream again tomorrow. You know, if I'm going to be going around the league editing, I might as well just be doing it live and hanging out with you guys. Thanks again for watching, all your questions, etc. And all your support. And I'll see you guys next time.